Hey guys, it's Ideal Tone, and I'm here with.
King Vader, what's happening?
All right, so I got a question for you. I wanted to ask you, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask you now. So, top three favorite anime.
Top three? Damn, that's a solid question. Okay, so number one slot is always gonna go to Naruto. Um, damn, it's weird because it's been changing lately. But number two, oh Hajime no Ippo, that's number two, easy. And then number three, man, I'm gonna give it to Blue Lock.
Okay, Blue Lock. All
I'm gonna
right,
give it to
cool,
Blue
cool.
Lock. I truly love animes that spark something in me, and Blue Lock has done that. Yeah.
All right. Well, in fashion of my podcast, because I'm from the Binge and Cringe podcast. Second question with follow-ups from that. Which out of those three, which one is Binge, Cringe, and then which one you have to throw away?
Damn, why would you set me up like this? Binge, cringe, and throw away? Damn, Naruto's in there. Oh, out of respect for Naruto, that has to get binge. If I have to give one to cringe and throw away, I feel like this is disrespectful, but I guess I'm gonna say cringe for Blue Lock. No, I can't throw away. Okay, cringe for Hajime no Ippo, throw away Blue Lock. If I had to, like gun to my head type beat. So yeah.
That was the point. That was the way you did the ultimate decision. But I appreciate you playing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I get people with that, but it's a valid question. Like,
The setup was like diabolical.
all right, thank you for playing, Vader.
Yes, sir, yeah.
All right. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm here with.
I am Keats.
All right. So, Keats, thank you for joining us for this interview. I really appreciate you taking time out your schedule. We are at Dreamcon 2024, and it's been a blast so far. How's your Dreamcon been, actually?
Absolutely. You know, they keep things in motion. They have me working. I've hosted multiple things, but I enjoy being here. You know, RDC, I'm super grateful. And I've started as a fan, so I never lost touch of that. So I'm here to help, man, and I'm here to empower the community.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm glad that you were able to come out here and be support for the convention and, among other things. I know you have been busy. I've seen you doing a lot. Main stage, you name it. Like, you've been
You know what's
around.
crazy? I have a whole bunch of people texting me like, dude, where have you been? I haven't seen you anywhere. I'm like, dude, I've been everywhere.
How do you not know? Like, at this
But
point,
that speaks to how big DreamCon is, you know?
Exactly. So, you do have a few questions for you, and then one big final question to end it all.
sure.
But first things first, I guess I want to ask you, like, what got you into content creating?
What got me into content creating? That is a big question. I come from a musical family. We'll start
Okay.
there. Grew up in New York, Long Island, Amityville, like the horror house. And I come from music, and I started playing the trumpet at 10 years old. My sister played the piano. Just legacy of music, like old Motown. I won't get into all that, but yeah, I started playing the trumpet. And I started getting really good, and I would play around my town. I'd go to churches and play, and then that love for music said, well, I like hip hop too. And I was a beatboxer, you know, I'd be rapping at the lunch table, and that turned into, you know, when I got my laptop, I'd make beats, and then from beats, it's like, oh, well, this needs words. So I learned how to rap and write and everything. And I just started stacking skills, right? And to the point where I got to college, and then I said, you know, let me bet on myself and get into content creation, because around that time, I was just like everybody here getting the notification on YouTube, yo, RDC dropped a new video. Caleb City dropped a new video. You know, I was a fan of these. I looked up to these people, and I said, you know, I can do this too. I have this in me, because I had a bunch of ideas. I'm like, yo, they should make a video like this. So then I just kind of said, you know, let me get a ring light and let me set my phone up, and all of the writing, the bars for my music is the same thing as writing, you know, bars and skits. It's just you have to act it out in front of the camera. So I did it, and my first couple skits they started to go viral. So people started to know me as the content creation person, but I was like, you know, really, it's music. So I just started showing people everything I could do, and that's just kind of formed into Keats Did It.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, since we're talking about music, I have been someone that's been following your content and everything for a while, and not only that, your music. Most recently, you've been promoting and talking about your latest single, Wano Pack,
Wano.
which I ain't gonna lie, I was like, okay, I mess with this beat.
Talk about it.
The beat was heavy. Like, if you haven't listened to Wano Pack, definitely check it out. It's a good song. And so, like, I was like, obviously, I know where your inspiration comes for that. So, One Piece, obviously.
Right.
But, like, where did, like, the thought process? Like, what made you decide? Okay, I'm gonna just do a song for One Piece, or Wano arc specifically.
Well, I mean, it kind of came from I love sampling, right? And me and Trap Sushi. Trap Sushi is a part of the organization that we in Atlanta, and we've been coming out with a mixtape because like me, Kiko Black, Anime Renee, True Brand, we make music together, and we work with Japanese companies like Sakura Music, and like we got some of these sample clearances for these Japanese artists and these Japanese producers. So we went out there to Tokyo, and they love collaborating. So we just started sampling anime. So once we got the green light, like, yo, Japanese people are cool with y'all sampling. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I just said, you know what, let me sample some One Piece. And I heard this song. Originally, I was trying to find a song for Anime Renee, right?
Okay.
And then honestly, I saw that beat, do 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 do, ding, and I was like, oh, this is hard. And then once I kind of sampled it, I found that this needs like that West Coast type beat.
Okay.
So once I did that, I was like, this is no longer a song for Anime Renee. This is a song for me. So I just started going through it, and the hook came to me like Wano, and I was recently in the Wano arc, and I'm like, this is so good. Let me write a song about, when you meet a shorty and it's like trying to, okay, well, where you at with your One Piece? What arc's your favorite? What gear you seen from Luffy? How you fuck with One Piece? You don't even know about hockey. Like just type of things, because the One Piece community is super deep, and you have to be at least 600 episodes in before you really even know what's really going on.
Yeah, like I feel like once you hit episode, I think One Piece got real for me, and I've been watching it since the beginning, but I think it got real for me when Luffy put that hat on Nami. It was like, I got you. Like,
right, yeah. No, there's so many key moments that only the One Piece community shares. So I really wanted to make a song dedicated for the One Piece community, and I thought it was really cool. Like, I wanted to put bars and lyrics in there. Only people who've made it this far will truly understand the full gravity of these bars and like what the song is, kind of like a poneglyph.
Okay.
So I just like writing these hidden messages in it, and the beat is just dope because the beat went viral on Instagram first. Once I sampled it, and I was like, let me actually make a song for it, and that's actually a precursor. I decided I'm gonna do a whole like EP just sampling One Piece. So I got a bunch of other One Piece samples.
So that's all on the way then.
Yeah. When I get time to really sit down and record it and get it mixed, but East Blue coming soon.
Oh, sweet. All right, I definitely gotta, link up with that and listen to that when that drops. All right, so obviously you love One Piece. What's your favorite arc?
Man, I just said I asked this. So somebody asked me the same thing, but I really like Dressrosa.
Dressrosa?
Yeah, because Daffy is one of my favorite villains. His backstory also, it kind of puts in perspective to me. Like, sometimes you really can't blame villains. Villains are a product. So I really like that, and also Marineford / Ennie's Lobby, where Nico Robin, that whole Rob Lucci series, CP9, everything was super dope, and just that chase to get Robin back, and she really like broke, because I've been through a lot of, I lost my dog, and I've just been through so many things. God has just been giving me so many tests and trials that can really just break you down and be like, I want to live, so that really hits. It really hits like higher than a lot of other anime moments.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like besides the other anime arc, which was with the mermen when they first back on, I forget what's the name of that arc. When
a Fishman arc.
Fishman arc, yeah. First Fishman arc with Nami. I feel like An's Lobby was the one that really hit me, because I'm like, yeah, this arc changed the game.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring in the celestial dragons. It's like, okay, it's deeper than just the anime. You feel me? There's higher powers at play here.
Yeah, it's deeper than just, okay, you guys are pirates, we're Marines, we don't like each other, you don't play by the rules, we play by. It's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. So definitely that was the biggest turning point for me for when it came to One Piece. But so another question. So what you also when it comes to your content, one of your skits that you've done was one of my favorites, was when Power World dropped. And I love that. Like,
a lot of people, you're the second person to really. It's one of my more recent skits, but I guess that skit like did it touched a lot of people, I guess.
Because I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and I felt like I was cheating when I was playing Power World, which
was
I
so
love
good.
Power World. So
It
it
was
was
so
like
good.
it's so good. I don't get me wrong, the grind is definitely harder than what I'm used to,
For
but
sure.
I was like, man, when's the next Pokemon game coming out? Because I'm cheating heavy
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. So what do you want to know about that one?
Yeah. So what made you decide to like just go for it?
I mean, Power World kind of took my soul when it came out. Like,
Okay.
I was streaming Power World. Me and a couple guys in the Discord, we got into it, and the grind really took over. Like how you can have these pals help you with certain things. You can make your base. You know, we had a server. The only reason we really stopped, I had so much progress because the server crashed and like deleted. You know, there was a lot of issues when it first came out, first day. Understandable, it was the most bought game on Steam, like broke the records
Yeah,
and all
it did,
that.
yeah.
But I was, you know, when I'm truly inspired by things, the skits come easy. You know, because it's just skits are really, to me, just adding voices and making a concept and the conversations out of certain things at play, because everyone knew Power World and Pokemon were very similar, and then Tekken 8 was coming out at the same time, so I just, you know, it's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, it was very much that, they call it like that slavery type nature of the pals. And it's like, you know, what are you talking about? Like, you know, they say I'm treating them bad, but I forget what I said. It's like, you know, I'm out all day. I'm going up all the climate's changing and everything. And I get back, these fuckers are in the jacuzzi. You know, they're chilling.
What sold it was definitely the accent that you provided. That sold it.
That Uncle Ruckus type of thing. And I just like to have fun with it because I find enjoyment in character building. You know, getting to the character first. Like, who is Power World? What is the voice of Power World like that? What are his intricacies? Like, what is he? You know, I think I was chewing on some trail mix. You know, you're on adventure, so you know he'd be snacking on stuff. You know, has to get his protein. He's an adventurer. He has the security, you know, jacket. He got the blick. You know,
Right.
So I just really enjoyed that character. Funny enough, because of the content, I think it got demonetized on YouTube.
What?
Yeah. YouTube algorithm is very strict.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
But I have fun. I don't do it for, you know.
Yeah,
all
of
the
course.
pennies.
It's definitely one of my favorite skits you've done.
Thank you.
Very entertaining. You got any ideas in the chamber right now coming out, or?
Well, I'm thinking of. Well, I'm going to do more faith-based things where I'm going to give my interpretation of, you know, what God was like making the first day.
Okay.
Like, what, you know, and like the angels there beside him, like, hey, Michael, come here. It's like, oh, what you working on? He's like, okay, there's something called the earth. You know, like, look at these ladies. You know, I was like, oh, well, what do you want to do that? He was like, oh, I want to write a book. And it's like, okay. But yeah, just the same flavor of Keats, but taking it, giving insight onto that, like biblical stories, and just making, you know, shedding a different perspective on that side of things. But yeah, that's what I'm most excited about right now. I'm working on some more merch. Everything is kind of going faith-based in that way. But
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm truly finding fulfillment in right now. But if things, you know, I turn these, I don't think long on these skits, dude. Like,
Gotcha.
for the Power World thing, Power World came out, I dropped a skit, and then I made a second skit after RDC made their Power World skit, and then I made a skit the next day referencing RDC's skit with mine in Tekken 8 server crashing and all that. So I turn these around quick. It's just a lot of people, I feel like sometimes they think because I don't drop skits because I lost something, or because all the skits you see, they're thought of in a day and they're out like in 2 days.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Oh, that's respect. I like that. So,
And music takes a lot of times. Like, you have to understand, like, sometimes rappers and artists are just rappers and artists. Like, I fit in the music, you know, it can take up a lot of time.
Okay. Yeah, I respect that, man. But it sounds like you got a lot coming out, a lot that you're
For sure.
pushing out soon. I'm looking forward to all of it. So.
In Dreamcon, there's a Dreamcon effect that after Dreamcon you get very inspired.
Yeah,
to do
I've
things,
experienced
you know?
that.
You know, after you see, you know, AMP and Duke Dennis and RDC with they chains on, it's like, all right, let me get to work.
Put their chains on. Okay, cool. So, but what's besides just the content? What do you want to do, like, moving forward, like future wise? Anything like specific or?
I want to utilize my brand and my following in my community to get me around the world more. I plan on doing working in Tokyo more. I may even in the next couple of years be living in Tokyo, living internationally. I really love it over there. I've been there twice, and I have a lot of connections out there from being there those 2 times. Trap sushi is going up. I think Trap Sushi is really going to take people by storm. We dropped a single, Drive the Boat, and we're all working together cohesively. So I see, I'm working with Trap Sushi, and we're gonna be doing a lot of things together. It's like my family. So we're based out of Atlanta, but yeah, we're gonna travel the world together. We're gonna be working internationally to truly bridge that gap between Japanese culture and Black culture.
Okay.
Like for instance, I just came back from Anime Expo. I was working with Toho Animation,
Yeah.
and Sony Music Japan. So I was helping them with their booth, but I don't think a lot of people understand that the powers that be, the older studio owners and the gatekeepers that run these studios in animation, they're not aware how prevalent and influential anime culture is in, I don't even want to say just Black culture, just American culture. Like
Okay.
they don't really cosplay like that in Japan.
Yeah,
They don't have, it's weird to go to the club and see gaming because there's a time and place for everything. You want to play games, you go to the arcade. There's plenty of arcades. You want to have a party and go drink, you go to the club. They're never blending those two. We blend that. But there's certain people, like the younger culture, they like that in Japan.
Right.
So we're providing those things. We're bringing that over. Like we're even, dap me up?
Yeah. Okay.
And then-
Okay.
We're bringing the snap over to Japan. Like they start doing that. Just like they're wearing dreads over there.
Oh yeah,
They're
I've seen pictures of that.
We went with some real dread, but you think it's just like a couple of people and like the reels that go viral. That's their whole, if you're like between a certain age group and like you're like a fashion dude, like you have dreads. Like you're getting that style.
Okay.
There were so many dreadheads out there that like are like 16 to 25 years old. That's like the community. So they love the Black culture, call it appropriation, but hey man, they tell me when people steal my skits, imitation's flattery, the best form of flattery. So
Yeah.
I choose to be flattered by it. We was out there with Ko or Yuki Chiba that Meg just did the song with,
Right,
Tasha
right.
was star. So yeah, we outside for real in Japan.
Okay. All right. We
know?
keep out here making
Niggas in
moves.
Tokyo.
We making moves. All right. So before I let you go, just to wrap everything up, this is the big question, like I was telling you at the beginning, that I always ask, based off my podcast, Binge or Cringe. First question: what's your top 3 favorite anime if you had to choose?
Man, this question gets more difficult. Do you want more of an overall from when I started or like recently what's coming out? What has me right now?
Dealer's choice.
I'll keep things fresh of what's is it okay if I give them to you not in a particular order?
Yeah,
Just top
yeah.
3. One thing, because when you say that, I want to go off of the reflex of what happens. Freerin comes to mind.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Freerin, I know it's was it 2 seasons out? Is it 1 season?
I think it's one season, but it was
of,
just
like,
extended. Yeah, it was
26.
like yeah.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, Freerin, beautiful animation, beautiful story, beautiful pacing, and beautiful morals that come out of it. And funny enough, I watched that after Jujutsu Kaisen. I was like, yeah, because it's both Toho Animation. That Freerin impressed me more than JJK. I'll just say, might be a
Okay.
hot take, but that's my style. I'm not gonna put Kaiju number 8 in that top 3 because it's too soon. What else, man? I'm gonna throw Haikyuu in the top 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Haikyuu in the
Okay.
top 3.
I give that a solid because like Haku definitely has a large fan base. So.
Yeah, it does. And just after refreshing it, like going back, there's a lot of things that hit me. Like sometimes I feel like Hinata Shoyo, like the little giant, because a lot of times for this now, like as a creator, I was the small guy just on TikTok, when everybody else is on Twitch, YouTuber.
Right.
But now I've, kind of built that. I'm always building. So I have Haikyuu, Freerin, and shoot. I'll say Attack on Titan. I feel like everyone Attack on Titan is
Okay.
kind of in that Dragon Ball Z category now. I feel like where it's like you have to, if you've watched it, you know it's goated. Like
Okay.
Attack
Okay.
on Titan is so great. I'll just do one more, and it's hard. It's kind of like to the point we watch so much anime. It's hard
Yeah,
to
it
just
gets-
go
it
through
gets
the
difficult.
list. Oh, but One Piece.
One Piece.
for
Okay.
sure,
Yeah.
But again, another goated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you gave me 4. So what I'll do is I'll switch it up just a little bit. So second question I always ask, out of those 3, but out of these 4,
Yeah.
which one is binge, which one is cringe, and I'm gonna give you 2 binges, and trash. You have to throw it away. The last one.
Okay, Freerin's a binge. So what did I say? I said Frieren.
You said Free
Attack on
Run,
Titan.
Haiku,
Okay, Frieren.
and One Piece.
One Piece. Frieren, Haiku, One Piece. Frieren, Binge. One Piece, Cringe.
Oh, okay. That was the first time I heard One Piece say no, second.
Second?
Time.
Okay.
Second time. Second
So
time.
Binge, Frieren, Cringe on One Piece, and Throwaway Haiku.
Okay.
Because the reason I say One Piece is cringe because there's a lot of just filler. Like there's a not filler, but like it's a long story, so everything can't be like. So between episode like 975 to getting to Onigashima to getting to Roof Piece,
You're right.
it's so much to go through. Like, dude, like what are you talking about? There's so many plots. Was like, yo, get to the flick, get to the fight, and get to the boxing.
No, I get that. No, I actually got in a conversation not to what was it, yesterday? And I was being real. I was like, I'm a One Piece fan. That's not going to change. But let's be real. It's the fillers may be relevant, but at the same time, sometimes it's like, is it truly relevant? Because it's like sometimes you'll see the filler, and it's the same filler you've seen going back to like a reference that already happened that you referenced before. So I'm like, did we really need a second reference of this?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people won't admit that One Piece is homework. Like you have to love is not a feeling. Love is an action. If you love One Piece, you'll sit through the cringe. You'll sit through the first 400 episodes of that 90s animation.
Yeah.
You know, it is cringe. It's not easy to digest. But if you love it and you're like, I want to get to where I can actually reap these benefits of like, yes, there's hockey. Like, how do you fuck with One Piece? You don't need to know about hockey. You know? So
Wano
facts.
pack. Wano pack.
You know, so once you get to these high level animations and when Oda really starts, okay, let me start writing. You know, once you get to that, you can appreciate it and you're happy and you're a part of a particular set aside community. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate you answering the question. I know usually I get like some type of backlash when I ask that question. But,
Oh, no, it's fine, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, because who did I get earlier with that question? I got Vader.
Oh, wow. What
Vader
Vader
he
say?
called me diabolical. So, but I'm like, I'm sorry. He was like, no, but it's a good question. Diabolical, but a good question.
Because it makes you choose, because you ask for the top three, and then it makes you choose, like, okay, well, one got to go. Like, one got to be cringe, one you got to just throw away. You know what I mean?
So, but Keats, thank you for this interview. I'm glad you were able to sit down with me. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, it's always a pleasure. Whoever sees this, whatever walk of life you may be in, just know that there's a higher power. This is just the first part, you know. So just make sure everything's right. You're doing well in your heart. You know, I pray to God. Find out what makes you tick. Find out what's really important when everything goes south. Who do you rely on? What do you rely on? Make sure you're having fun and just live with the easy conscience because it's easier that way. Thank you to Dreamcon. Thank you to everyone supporting the anime community. And let's do this thing.
All right. As y'all know, it's your boy Ideal Tone, and I just made it known that we are here with Keats at Dreamcon 2024, and I hope to see you guys next year.
Wow.
Hey, y'all, it's your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm here with...
Trackhead Bree.
All right. First things first, thank you for being here. I appreciate you giving us time to sit down and talk. Sorry that your voice is a little shot right now, but
It's a little soft. I'm gonna talk for y'all. I'm good. I'm
okay.
good.
Well, you was doing a lot of hosting this weekend, so
Yes, a lot.
yes. I was there for you hosted the cosplay contest.
Yes.
I was there for that, and then you also helped host the cosplay runway, right?
Yes.
Was there anything else? Because I was only able to cover those two, but
Oh yeah. I also did the creators panel on Friday, and that was with Taylor Senpai, Jaylon, and Dwayne and Jazzy. And today I also did the cosplay to date panel.
Okay.
The cosplay with the judges from the cosplay contest, pros and cons cosplay, and builder, nerdy _ builder.
all right. So yeah, like I said, you've been doing a lot this weekend. So
When I work.
yeah. So that's good though. That's good. So how was your experience this DreamCon?
My experience has been so fun. I love hosting, and I love like just being on the mic and like being able to be myself and flow with it. It's been a lot of flowing with it, and I'm really glad everybody enjoyed their time. I mainly just want to make sure everybody else has a good time.
Right,
So
right.
if that's the case, then I'm happy.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed your energy up there. Your energy was definitely like very bubbly and exciting. And I was like, you know what? She's nothing but vibes. And here's the thing. I kind of already knew that because I've seen your content before, obviously. I do love your content. I think some of my favorite stuff is when you do like the Avatar stuff. You know, like-
My favorite series. Oh my gosh! But I know I have slowed down. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, life be life, man.
no, I do.
Life be life, man. But I'm getting back online. Just picking back up content creation and like the Avatar. You know, that's my thing.
Right.
And now is the time to be alive. We got the live action that just came out, and they just announced
Season 2.
Oh my god!
Season 2.
I was like, what?
First
And
of
then
all, the live action was fire.
it was okay, yes.
It was fire.
I thought it was fire, and I'm really picky because the M Night Shyamalan.
Do we agree that we don't talk about
We
that?
don't talk about. Okay, good. Okay.
Like I don't recognize that as an Avatar film.
No.
I call that an M Night Shyamalan film.
That is wood. That is like wood you put in the fireplace to burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I think we're in whole agreement with that. But yeah, so that's your favorite series. What other series are you interested in?
For like engineers, like anime.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter. That's a loaded question because they all just flowed. Hunter x Hunter, Cowboy Bebop, Tokyo Ghoul, but I wasn't really messing with Like, I kind of wish it could get a remake.
Yeah.
It hurts my heart. Of course, Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I'm a little sad. I like, part of it, like that was like one of my like last posts was the last episode. I was like, what do I do now? I was sad.
You
Like,
pick up the next thing.
I know, but I was just like, I literally sat back and I was like, Attack on Titan's over. Like, Attack on Titan's over. This jerk, what? So it was a minute. I was like, dang. It literally hit me.
Right. I get that.
Yeah, it's a lot of good.
Yeah,
I
this-
missed that one. Oh, save for the end. Oh my God, I love. No,
Sarah-
Dororo. Dororo.
You love Dororo?
Yes.
Dororo.
No. Ooh, I would have cried. if I forgot
Dororo's
that.
good.
I like it. Oh, hot take. I like it better than Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, like it made Demon Slayer look mid.
Oh, there's a lot more going on in Dororo. First of all, like I get your I see your point. Demon Slayer has the fact that like he lost his family, he's trying to save his sister. Dororo, this guy was abandoned by his family, has no actual limbs
Literally.
and he's fighting to get him back by fighting
demons.
Yeah, demons. Like
You doing demon time.
so yeah, I get that. So definitely it hits a little harder than Demon Slayer. Hot take maybe, but at the same time, it's if you haven't watched Dororo, you got to watch it to understand.
Yes.
So I get that 100%. Good one. Wow, not many people know about that one.
And they came out the same time. I think that's why, because I watched Dororo 1st. So that might be why.
Yeah, I feel like Dororo is definitely darker. That's what it is. It has a darker aspect. There's a lot more at play with that one.
It's very dark. And I mean, me being a Tokyo Ghoul fan, like it kind of, yeah.
Okay. So another question: what are you trying to do now, moving forward, content wise?
Content wise, I really enjoy hosting. I love reporting and like interviewing. That is like my occupation.
Okay.
So bringing that to the anime convention space, or just honestly like convention space in general, because I do it for like Cream of Nature and Sony Music Japan. So like the music and the hair, like I just really enjoy interviewing and like being on the mic and like just be able like bring my energy.
Okay.
I like that a lot. So content wise, I can see me headed in that direction. But then I'm twisted because I like cosplay a lot too still. And that's a lot of fun. And then just making like this TikTok and stuff. So I'm just a little twisted, I'm going to be honest. So I just got to figure that out.
Hey, sometimes it's okay to have multiple avenues in order to, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it took me a minute to find out what I wanted to do content wise, and like I love like this. I love doing this, like interviewing people, and I love cosplaying and streaming. So my content is usually surrounded by like me streaming video games that I love, interviewing people, based off my podcast. So it's just stuff like that. So it's not too broad, but it's not too small either. It's like. So
it can all ties together.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm tying them together, then that's where I see me headed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I think that's really cool. I think you should do that. So
I'm going to do it. I'm getting back online.
So what else are you trying to do? But I know that's what you're trying to do content wise. Is there anything else you're trying to do, like specifically when it comes to you just like interviewing people or going to conventions and stuff like that?
Um, that's a good question. Well, I know I'm also with Black Girls Anime.
Okay.
So with that group, I kind of bring what I'm doing here to Black Girls Anime. So we're also expanding on outside of conventions. So like that's like kind of a group organization outside. So organizing events. I can't say like what events yet, but organizing events where we can have a safe space outside of conventions.
Okay.
So I'm doing that as well, or also bringing it to that. But in the convention space, what else? I think that might be it. I honestly don't know what else. What other options? What do you suggest?
Oh, I think what you're doing now is good, but maybe broadening it on it, like maybe doing where obviously where hopefully you don't lose your voice, because I feel bad when people start losing their voices at conventions and stuff. But maybe broadening on that, like going to other conventions and getting involved there, because I know a lot of conventions are like looking for people with your type of energy to do interviews and stuff like that. So for one, like, have you ever been to BlurCon?
Oh yes, I love BlurCon. I didn't get to go this year because I didn't get to go this year, but I love BlurCon, and I would love to do this at BlurCon. Hilton, I'm hitting you up. Hilton, we already talked. So yeah.
Yeah, I actually got to interview him while I was here. So, but yeah,
Cool.
I love talking to him. He's a good guy. But yeah, so just maybe broadening on that will probably be like something you could think about.
Okay.
Maybe not just BlurCon or DreamCon, but like other
No,
conventions.
yeah. But honestly, well, speaking of that, I just love being in the BlurCon and DreamCon space because it's like I feel the culture here, and
Of
it's
course.
so much fun. It's so much fun, and other cons aren't like that, but other cons are also fun. Like right now, San Diego Comic Con's going on, so like even next year, if because the dates are changing, possibly they change all the time.
Right.
I would love to expand to other cons. So yes, I agree to that. And I currently do that as well. A few other conventions. I've Anime Weekend Atlanta. Yeah, so I think conventions like that, I would love to broaden it to them. So if you're watching, I would love to host, MC, and moderate for any convention.
Okay, cool. I think that's going to be really cool if you do that. Funny you mentioned AWOC. When they moved it to first of all, Anime NYC and AWOC swapped completely.
Like,
I was like, okay. So it's funny because like when they did that, I was like, oh, AWOC's around my birthday. Maybe I'll go for my birthday. So
and it's so wow.
yeah, so I was like, all right, cool.
Well, at least they're moving location, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So, but is but like I said, thank you for being here with us. I think my other thing is like, what if I had to ask, what is your top 3 favorite anime?
It would be woof. Just 3.
Just 3. Just 3.
Um,
And I believe Avatar counts. So
okay, well, okay. If Avatar counts as Avatar, dang, that makes it harder. Wow, because it always changes because there's new animes. But then my babies, I don't want to forget like Cowboy Bebop. Like I can't.
oh no,
like,
you can't forget.
I
That's a
can't leave her
classic.
over there.
That's a
But it's
classic.
like we have so many new ones, and I can't leave y'all out. So it's like, let's do Hunter x Hunter. I really those are my little bros right there. Gone to kill away. I can't leave them. One more spot. That's crazy. Well, it's over, and I really do love Attack on Titan. Love it so much that I like. When we used to take so many breaks, like, he'd be like, "Well, next episode coming out in a year." We gotta wait a year for one episode. I lost my mind. So the emotional roller coaster that anime put me on. I'm gonna put it as number 3.
Okay, so you said
It could change because, like I said,
so. Avatar, Hunter x Hunter, and AOT.
but then I love Naruto. That's the OG, and I love Cowboy Bebop. This is hard.
I mean, it's hard.
hard.
Like it's not finalized yet. What's your final answer? So
Man. Okay.
all right. You know what? I'll do you a solid. I'll give you.
I'll switch out Attack on Titan with Naruto actually, cause that's an OG, yo, and I like give her up on the But final answer.
Final answer? So, final answer is Avatar, Hunter x Hunter, and Naruto.
And if someone out there saying Avatar doesn't count, then Attack on Titan's in there.
Okay. I'm gonna just say Avatar counts because it has.
People argue me down, so I don't know.
I'm just saying. I've had multiple people say Avatar counts,
I like it.
like
I
or like
think
alongside
so.
Samurai Jack counts. Like it has that vibe. It has the
Don't
vibe.
add more to the mix. Oh no,
Oh,
please.
my bad. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to like make it harder. We finalized. We finalized. Okay. Follow up question.
Yeah.
Don't hate me for this. Out of those three, which one is binge, cringe, and which one you have to throw it away?
So between Avatar, Hunter x Hunter, and Naruto, binge, cringe, and throw away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna speak on truth.
Okay.
Because I watch Avatar: Last Airbender like twice a year, every year, like
Okay.
since I was a child.
So that's your go-to. That's your go-to.
Yeah,
for
that's like my
Hunter.
your what's it called? My
The
comfort
comfort,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, I literally have it on the background, or actually I rewatch it. So, binge, Avatar, and the other two was throwaway
and cringe.
and cringe. That's crazy. I'll say cringe for Attack on Titan.
Okay.
That's actually an easy answer because one, the Titans, kind of cringe everything, they naked. You know what I'm saying? Just the muscles is kind of weird, dog. Like, I mean, when you really break it down, I'm like, yo, if my mom walked in here, yo, like, whew, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain. Like, no, they're like human, you know, and they don't got no private parts. You know what I'm saying? It's a cringe. But
Yeah. You know what? You know what? That's valid. That's a valid answer.
Exactly. And then all the death, I was like, yeah, I cringe at that. Like my boy got cut in half. Cringe. All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
so-
give you. That's a valid answer.
But throw away Naruto was crazy.
But that's why I say I would do you a solid. You could have two binges
Oh, well, binge Naruto.
because you said four. You said four technically
Oh, I
because you said Hunter x Hunter.
I almost cursed. I would binge Naruto because I recently was rewatching it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm recently rewatching Hunter x Hunter too. Dang. Let's go with binge. I can't throw away. No. You crazy for this question? That's crazy.
I've been called diabolical.
It is diabolical. Crazy. Insane even. We're going to throw away
Just bite the bullet. Just bite the bullet.
Throw away Naruto, binge Hunter x Hunter. I already said it.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
But I binge both. I don't know. I don't know. It's not fair. It's literally flip flop. I literally am rewatching them. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I do apologize.
That's
I do apologize. Well, I appreciate you answering the question. I usually present that question because it makes people think. It makes people like really think of like, okay, which one is literally my top favorite anime? Which one I can't live without? So
I can't live without Avatar. I can't.
yeah, you're not the first person I've asked this question, and I've been called diabolical. I've been hit.
You've been hit?
Well, after the camera's off,
Oh.
but not
I mean,
like in the
I
sense
might
like.
give you a little nudge. I'm like, come here.
But not like in a sense like they was trying to like hurt me, but like in a sense I could like can't believe you did that. Like
I know. I'm like, that hurt.
well, you know what? I will say for you being such a good sport because I feel like I made you struggle.
I was thinking. I'm still thinking. I'm still like, did I really just throw in Naruto? That's crazy. They finna kill me online.
I do have something for you. You can have one of these.
Well, I just saw the top. I was like, what?
A friend of mine makes these.
They're so good. Who's the friend? Shout out to you.
My
This is
friend
amazing.
Harrison Cates. He's on Instagram.
Well, immediately. Well, I mean, hear me out. Because I threw away Naruto, I'm taking one of the Naruto ones.
Of course.
And then my boy Itachi. But then,
Well, you could take two if you want. I don't. Yeah.
I can't be greedy.
No, it's okay.
That's
Because I'm pretty at this point. Like I've given out a couple already. So
Oh. I mean, if you say so, I mean, I'm gonna. No, not you. Two.
she doubled up on Naruto.
Yes. I'm sorry. See, it makes up for it. It makes up for it.
I felt bad.
Oh, these are so good. Wait, let me show. These
You
are so
probably
good.
struggled the most out of anybody I've known so far.
See, Cause it's hard. And you know what's crazy? You led me up to it. I didn't even know I was walking to my own demise. Like
See?
you literally walked me to it. I thought we were having casual conversation about anime, and then you
We
were like,
were.
and you was like, go in that door, and I was like, okay, and then boom. Look what you did. But you were fire.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Harrison for presenting these to me so I can hand them out at Dreamcon. So, but yeah, no, I was like, let me make it up to you. I felt bad. You really struggled with that one. So, but yeah, so thank you for sitting with me.
Thank you for having me.
No, of course. And you want to just tell everybody where they obviously can find you and everything?
Yeah. At Trackhead Bree. So that's track, then head, like the head on your body, and Bree, Bree. I am on Instagram mostly. Yeah, let's just stick with Instagram. I'm on Instagram. There you go.
Okay.
So follow me, and yeah, I'm gonna post and content and all that stuff. And I'm going to post so much from Dreamcon. It's been so crazy here. Have a lot to post.
Yes.
We've done so much, and it's so nice being
Yeah,
here.
I haven't even posted a fifth of the stuff I've done. It's because I'll be too tired to do it.
Too tired.
Yeah.
No sleep. Another bus.
Yeah,
Another
of
panel.
course.
Another panel.
Another conference, another interview, another
Another one. That's
So.
how it's been.
Definitely. But like I said, thank you again. I appreciate you,
Thank
and
you.
I'm I'm glad. I hope you enjoy the photo pictures.
Oh, I am. Oh, I have a room at home. It's like a little workspace. Yeah. Oh, I should do a tour. Hey, you give me content, yay!
Hey.
But it has a bunch of art hanging all over the wall. So I'm adding it to the wall.
Okay, yeah. If you want, I can give you his social. He does custom stuff too.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Shout out to you.
yeah, shout out to my boy Harrison Cates again. Appreciate you helping me out with this, bro. And if anything in the future, I would love to have you on the podcast if you're ever interested. We do have a segment obviously, everybody's welcomed on it, and I've had multiple people on it. Friends, family. People I've just met. All we do is talk about anime anyway. But also I've been incorporating, which seemed to be. We only did it once, but I'm going to start doing it more because ladies' night, which is me, but at the same time I don't really like to talk too much. I just ask questions. I like to let the women who I invite on do it and go for it. We did it for Women's History Month and it went really well. So
Such a good idea. Nice.
so I was like, there's a bunch of people because unfortunately sometimes my podcast is dominated by guys, but yeah,
I mean, it happens.
yeah. But I wanted to do something different and get a different perspective, different audience, and everything like that. I was
Okay.
like, get my women homies on here and be like, y'all talk, y'all do it, and and it went really well. It was very well
That sounds
received.
fun. Heck yeah, I'm down.
Okay, cool. I would love to have you. So.
Yes.
But as always, guys, y'all know it's me, your boy Ideal Tone, and I just made that known that I've been here with Trackhead Bree
Trackhead Bree.
at Dreamcon 2024, and I hope to see you guys in 2025.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for having me.
Later.